Konnichiwa, Kwai! I'm in Japan. So this is a premiere for you, so you don't get bored while I'm away. We've got Class 86, number 229, and it's time to open the doors. Right then. Flame doors are open. Let's try and remember how to set this thing up, shall we? Because I know it's been out for a while for you, but I've only just got it. Sorry. Alright, brakes off, independent brakes on. Train heat's already on, line power's already on. Got to try and remember neutral zones with this thing. Headlight, marker lights. It's late in the day. We are the last trip, I think. Forward, that's all set. Ah, yes. Things, yes. Things, change ends. Grizzly thing. Now we got to go do DVD, of course. Ow, shit, bang me head. Oh, bugger. Alright, dead end. This way. Hope you're having fun. Hope I'm having fun too. I hope I'm having so much fun, I don't even remember to be in the chat. Did I go past the cabinet? I must have. Where's the cabinet? Where is it? God damn it. There it is. Went right past it. Great Wally. DVD. I'll have Blu-ray, thanks. While we're here. Oh, yes. Bit of a pre-tripper. Okay. That's all done now. Get that closed. Sit down in the chair. Get a window open. Get the other window open. Ooh, that's a bit loud, isn't it? It's a bit loud. That's okay. Sure it is. Lock the doors, apparently. And away we go. To Penrith. Release the independent brake. And go into notch up. Just the one for the moment. And back to hold. No, not down. Up. Right. There we go. Wish it would just stay there. This rail driver implementation's a bit dodgy. Right. That's an 87. Cheats. Should be using an 86. Shut up. Still only allowed to do 20 mile an hour, so I don't want to hit it too hard. Did I put headlights on? I think I did. We're at the back. That's no good. That's okay. Let's have a look. Did I put headlights on? Yes, I did. Excellent. Off we go with our magnificent Class 86 from those guys. Just Trains, that's right. Okay. So we're going to try and conquer Shap from the other direction. It'll work. It'll be fine. Honest. Hopefully I'll get to Penrith before the sun goes down, which is looking maybe a tad dodgy. Tad dodgy, because I don't actually see the sun anywhere. I only see its effects. So, we might be finishing this in the dark, but we'll see. Okay. So welcome back for another video. Apologies, it's not a live stream, it is a premiere. We are taking a dive back into, I guess, the 1980s. With the Class 86 hauling an intercity service all the way up the West Coast main line over Shap. We are allowed to go faster, so we will. Let's take it right up to the edge of disaster. Oh, we blew it. Blew it. There we go, we've got power back now. We blew a neutral zone. First one. Alright, fang it. Grip it and rip it, son. Bloody neutral zones. Alrighty then, all good. Looking good as the sun sets around us. Let's go the other end. Now that way. Ah. We gradually accelerate. She is not the speed demon of her cousin, the 87. Definitely not. Ah, DVD again. Gratuitous bridge shot, almost. So we are tackling Shap in a machine which, at least in theory, is capable of 100 miles an hour. Whether she can do it over Shap, don't know. Could be. We'll find out. She is a whiny beast, that's for sure. Get used to that. Sounds like my mum's old Hoover. You'll see me glance over there occasionally. Yes, there. Because I've got some details. Some stuff to talk about. But, you know, can't remember the stuff to talk about. So I wrote it down. It's good. We're diving into the iconic British railway history of the Class 86/2. That's not a three-dimensional tree up there. Optimization, they say. I keep telling people that's what optimization means. Means it looks a little bit shit. A lovely reflection on the window from the sun there. It's totally annoying, just like it really would be in real life. DVD. That's the driver's vigilance device, which goes off every now and again just to make sure you're awake and that you haven't just dumped your toolbox down there on the thing. That never happened. No. Oh, another gratuitous spread shot. There we go. Whoop. Yep, that went well. We're on the A6. It's nice to have a proper sign on there, actually. I do believe we're going to have to slow down. Oh no. Got to run her all the way down. We are only going a tad quick, it's okay. There we go, we're all good. All good. Little yellow signalling van back there. And I do believe we can start running her back up again now. Ooh, look at that. Nice to see a bit of freight flying through the line. There's our 105 sign. By the time we get this thing notched up, we'll be doing 105. Alright, we are back to 100%. So basically we're going from there all the way up the top. That'll be fun, won't it? Sure it will. We'll go from there to there. Then we're going over the top, and we're going down there, and then we're going to go down there somewhere. Yep, perfect. That's what they want to hear. Down there somewhere. That's knowledgeable. Yep, absolutely. Certainly full of it. Knowledge, I mean. Hello. Are you happy with your life as a low-resolution sheep? Wouldn't you like to be a high-resolution sheep like those cows on Mitten World Barn? You would. You. That's it. We're going to start a petition. High-resolution sheep. We need them. Matt, we need high-resolution sheep. Almost made it to 100 mile an hour, you know. We're at 95 miles an hour. DVD. It's a bit of a hill. We're in a cutting. That's okay, it won't last long. Don't panic. Because, you know, we're going onto a mound now. The whole point of the British Railway Engineering was to make their lines as flat as possible. But Shap, let's just say they failed. Let's run her down a little. Let's bring her down to about 80. Let's see how that goes. Yes, Shap was too big a hill for him. Wasn't big enough to make a tunnel. Too big to make it flat. Bummer, eh? Jiggle, jiggle. Jiggle, jiggle. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Jiggle, jiggle. Jiggles like a panna cotta. And we all know what panna cotta jiggles like. We're actually losing some speed here. Nice little crane back there. 7 miles out from Penrith now. Take it back up to 95%. Your cousins want to be high resolution as well. Such a slight upgrade, and she's still slowing down. But that's okay, because we're going to be in Penrith shortly, and we're actually going to have to stop. So we may just coast the rest of the way into Penrith, I think. Because, you know, we're just about there. It's only 5 miles. I know, I'm funny. I reckon this is the longest I've driven the 86 so far, actually. Because, you know, I made it in the tutorial that came out on the day. And I have not yet driven it in the live stream, because that's tomorrow for me. For you, it was almost 2 weeks ago. Did I forget? Go away! It's not my fault. Ooh, nice sun effect. Don't know why it moves along in a line, but it does. It's okay. 4 miles to the exciting town of Penrith. So these locomotives are AC, pretty high voltage, providing both traction and train heat. It's specially designed to haul express passenger trains. They're capable of hauling freight and other kinds of trains, but they were put out there for the passengers. Top speed of 100 miles an hour, which is 160 miles an hour in the real money. It has a power output of 3,600 horsepower. I wonder how many sheep that is. You know, I have to know. Let's try. Let's go to an AI and go, if horsepower was sheep, how many would 3,600 horsepower be? Surely an AI will know that. 2 miles to Penrith. Now speed's starting to drift off because we're starting to go uphill, that's fine. The AI says there's no official or scientific conversion for horsepower to sheep, but it's a fun and imaginative question. Of course it is, I thought of it. Since sheep are considerably smaller and less powerful than a horse, let's playfully estimate that a single sheep might have around 0.1 horsepower. So that would be 36,000 sheep. 36,000 sheep. And they're all in there, Sir John Betchelman. 36,000 sheep. Uh-oh, we have to slow down. Oh, no we don't. We've already done it. Actually, we do need to slow down because we're about a mile and a bit out. So we'll start packaging the sheep back up and turning them back into chops and sausages and a nice bit of lamb rack. Maybe some backstrap. Bit of neck for soup. Keep. There's a reason they call it barbecue. You can see the Class 86 does have rheostatic braking. It's currently using the traction motors as generators and pumping many watts, perhaps even as much as 88 gigawatts, into the resistor banks, which are now getting very hot as we approach the Penrith. Ooh, we went through a neutral zone there, but it's okay because we are doing the rheostatic braking. So interesting that cut off and we didn't have overhead power. I wouldn't have thought it would. Why would it need to? But anyway, we'll just go with the flow, as they say. I had a teacher tell that to my youngest kid once when he was being bullied, that he should just go with the flow and be the water in the stream and flow around the rock. And I'm thinking, nah, just punch him in the head. Only got to do it once. Violence. Alrighty, here we are at Penrith. You're going to stop early, aren't you? Of course you are. Fine. Well, we'll open the doors then. I reckon the back of the train's probably not in the platform. Mind that first step. It's a Wally. Yep. Come to think of it, with 2 cars there, would the back of the train be in the platform? Yes, it would. Yes, if the driver was competent, my word, yes, it would absolutely be in the thing. Oh yeah, we've got a buffet. We go inside? No. Oi. Knock, knock, knock. Knock, knock. Can I get a singy? Hang on. We'll do this the proper way. Shut up, train. G'day. Can I get a sangy, bag of chips, and a bottle of that cider, thanks. Yeah, good. All right, bring it up the loco, will you? All right, see you in there. Ham and... curly ham and cheese. That's what we want. Mustard pickle? Yeah, good. Bring it up, will you? Stay up there. We got to get going. Stuck. Alright. Didn't I tell you to be quiet, Sir John? Stuck. It's fine, train. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Just organising me sangers for later. And away we go to Oxenholme. Oh yeah, that's right. We went through that thing, didn't we? We went through a neutral zone. Got to push the button. Now I'll be able to do it again. And the brakes are coming off. There we go. She'll get going. You can do it. That's because the brakes are still releasing down the back of the train, you see. Because I was a tad impatient, you see. Anyway. So the 86 proved to be a fairly robust, but not as powerful as it could have been, machine. That's where the Class 87 came in, because there was a dissatisfaction with the Class 86, although they did serve for many, many, many years. They were reliable, and it wore a great many liveries over time. A lot of those are represented in the DLC from Just Trains. Let's just get up here onto the grassy knoll, and we can watch this one go past. Seems like a plane. Here it comes. Are you ready? What do you think it'll be? Sounds like a vacuum cleaner. It must be an 86. There it is. Going good. We're after Oxenholme now. Or as Tintin often calls it, Oxen No Home. Because he always forgets to stop there. Full bananas, it's 24 miles away. Let's give it heaps. It's a fair way. And we are heading towards, gradually, Shap Summit. And it's located in the Cumbrian Fells, apparently. What is a fell? I don't know what a fell is. Shap is one of the most famous and challenging sections of the West Coast Main Line. Rising to an elevation of 915 feet, which is 279 metres for proper people. Above sea level, it features a relentless climb, with gradients as steep as 1 in 75. Yeah, it's not very steep. It really isn't. The line I operate on is 1 in 30. 1 in 30. So I don't want to bust your bubble or anything, but Shap isn't actually steep. Ooh, what do we got here? Whee! 87. With an empty steely. Prepare for loud noise in 3, 2, 1. We're climbing up the 0.6% gradient. I always wonder why I put the gradients on as a percentage instead of as a ratio, when in real life I use them as a ratio. It's just how they are. Gratuitous spread shot. Got it. Better do one of these. That'll do. Screenshot to Steam. the intercity coaches. Uh-oh, changing tracks. It's okay, relax. Nothing to see here. I heard something blowing its horn then. Certainly wasn't me, but I can. Getting a little bit steeper now, a bit more rock and roll. Roaring along. Now you don't want to take these things directly to off, you've got to run them down until that right hand gauge reaches 0, the black one. Got our speed down for the curve. Looks remarkably like we're driving downhill, but we're not. We're going uphill. Right. Can run up again now, now that we've lost our speed. So we don't lose too much more. Beep, 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 beep. You tell them. Back up we go to 80 miles an hour again. We'll have to notch back down, because we don't want to go over 80 miles an hour, so we'll bring it back down to about 70. Let's try that for a bit. Let's see how that travels. We'll sit on 80 miles an hour here. It's a different pantograph on these ones, isn't it? They don't seem to have sparkage. So we go flying through the wilderness. Heading towards the magic of Oxenholme. To pop our power up just a little bit, because we are in fact still losing a little bit of speed. It's tunnel number 3708. It's got 1468 bricks in it, and it was made by a donkey. This bridge has 21,604 bricks in it. It was made by a stonemason named Bill. Bill was best known for hanging out with his mates down in the public bar at 6 o'clock. course, Bill Jr. often wondered where Daddy was. Meh. Smarter than any politician's ever had to say. Oh. Gradually rolling back up towards 90 miles an hour. We'll have to take the power off though, because we are on a flatbed. No, it's not a flatbed, but that's okay. We'll just leave that doing its thing. And we'll come and look at the cement works. Because somewhere over here, there is a Class 08 covered in so much bird poo that's gone white. Look at that. 08911. Better call someone who cares. Whooshka, as they say. Trucks loading up with a ballast. Sea cows. A long way from the sea. And 40086. Got a driver in there yet? No. Why, you? 13 miles to Oxenholme. We have reached the more or less halfway point. And we will soon be allowed to do 105, so I'm going to ramp it up the rest of the way to 100%. Even though we're going downhill, that was a bad idea. Very bad idea. Bad idea. Very bad idea. Very bad. Because I need it to run down before I brake. We have reached zero. Put the brakes on. Pink sky at night, sailor's delight. Wobble, wobble. She's holding her speed quite happily down the 1.3% gradient towards Oxenholme, 12 miles to go. So when this loco came out, it was quite a good achievement. This is one of the early, quite serious electric locomotives, capable of keeping up with the 100-mile-an-hour schedule. Hopefully by the time I get back it'll be here, but I've taken the plunge. There's one of those Sim Workshop TSCX controllers on its way here. We shall see what it's like. Green light. Or as they say in Japan, it's always that. Just lets everybody else know they've seen it. I don't know about that. Farmer Smith's tractor's over at Farmer John's house. And Farmer John's out here in the fields still. Bad Farmer Smith. What a pretty little bridge. Isn't that nice? I think that deserves a screenshot, don't you? I think so. 10 miles to Oxennoholme. Boop. Let's turn on our modern digital brakes. So you can just pretend this thing's a Vectron. Neutral zone there. And it went bang. I kept wishing this route had all its passenger stations, because it had more when it opened. And it gradually lost them. Pretty flowers growing right out of the signal tray, that's what we want to see. That's because we went through a neutral zone while we were there before. Quiet here. Every time I hear that noise, I wait for someone to go, "Lift your feet up, mate. You're in me way." Wiggle their way around the corner here. Everybody's wiggling. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. "7 miles to Oxenholme." In our Class 86, almost a Vectron, but not quite. It's got AC traction motors. That's a good start. It's like a rolling bomb, half made of asbestos and filled with PCB oil. Tasty. Got to use the good oil. under the motorway and far away. Why do I get the impression we're not powering? Let's go in there and have a look. Are we powering? Yes, we are. Just still slowing down. Because we're not powering enough. A lot of nice viewpoints on this route. In fact, we should go and find one that's up in front of the train and watch it come past. Of course, the water's on the other side now, as luck would have it. It's somewhere along here. Oh, yeah, that'll probably do. Right about there. Tree Sim World. There it is. Look at that. As for the bloke who's fishing down there, goes, "Oh, blimey, that's an 86 flash too." Put that in a book. Just right, mate. Made it, eventually. Hey, look at me like that. It's not my fault. 3.9 miles to Oxenholme. We're certainly going to get to Oxenholme before it gets dark. So that'll be a good thing. I was slightly worried when I started this service and I saw how low the sun actually was. And I thought, it's going to be close. Dog dog. No one's going to mind an extra mile. We're only doing 86. Don't panic. No one's really going to care about that. Until we go flying through the air and the investigation body goes, well, he was doing 87 miles an hour. It's clearly his fault. 88. We're going to go back to the future shortly. But it's okay. We'll be allowed to do 90 any second. And we're going to be doing more than 90 by the time we get there. No, we're okay. 88 mile an hour. Very good. Lovely. Spot on. 2.5 miles to Oxenholme as the nice pink and purple shades start to develop in the sky, being quite artistic, as it were. Running down the hillock. On the final run down to Oxenholme now. Hey, mate. Oh, someone started a war somewhere. I think we might be sailing right through Oxenholme. Don't know what gives me that idea. The only question I have right now is, will we have a door in the platform? And I think it's going to be a full Nebworth. Let's go and have a look. Alright, we've got 3 to go. 2, 1. Yes! Success. They're interlinked coaches. They can all walk back. It's fine. I can just head back through the train. It'll be fine. Trolley. Trolley. Rail tour 86 to Edinburgh. This is the age of the train. Danger. Overhead live wires. That's not in the center. It's wobbly. Wobbly fan. The land of the Guard. Quiet you. It's time to go yet? It's time to go. Off we go to Lanky. Really? Party on, train. Why aren't you going anywhere? Oh, you are. Okay. Full power. So we have Lancaster and Preston left to go. Not terribly far away. So apparently, Shap was notorious for slowing down even the most powerful steam locomotives, often requiring an additional banking engine. That's the one that sticks it in the back. Push, push, push. For the new electrics like the Class 86, conquering Shap was a key test of their strength and the success of the electrification project. And if it was one of those documentaries, this bloke could go, "But there was a problem." Why? Because it always is. Someone always gets sucked into there being a problem. Never mind. Come on, train, you've got gravity assist here. You should be doing better than this. We'll take you up to 60%. Quiet you. That'll do you. You know, if you've ever been out in the country and you wonder what these things are in the field, they're basically tractor poo. The tractor comes along and it eats all of the hay in the field and it just poos it out the back in these big round things. What are you doing? Lying down on the job. What's going on there? Better talk to your boss. Hey, boss. She's lying down on the job again. Look over there. Just lying down. It's not doing anything. No help from that one. Come on, Speedy. Gravity should be helping you by now. Oh, have we been through one of those? I think we might have been through one of those. I think we might have. There we go. We went through another neutral zone without doing anything about it, and it went pop. Never mind. Gratuitous miniature bridge shot. Run it up some more, Jack. You don't know, Jack. Will we make it before dark? That is the question. Into Preston. I'm kind of thinking no, but it's the right end of the line to not be in the light, because, you know, at least it's got lights and stuff. These locomotives were built back when industry made stuff and didn't just buy it from another country that still makes stuff. Probably should have come off the speed a little bit earlier, but that's okay. We're having tea and biscuits later with the manager anyway. Got 2 cups. It's fine. Let me consult the crystal ball and see what the manager will say. Yep. Fired. God damn it. See, it's got proper gravity assist now. I haven't had to bother it at all. It sounds like a drone. It's getting a tad foggy. I leave dynamic weather on. I must do. It is getting just a little bit foggy. These cows don't make noises. What's up with these cows? Whee. Blokes! Oh, hang on. Reflective stripes in the 80s? I think so. Eight miles to Lanky. Most of the 86s are gone now, but there are actually still some on freight trains, apparently. I didn't find any evidence of that, but I did find a few people who said it. So if you've got a photo or a video of a 86 on a current freight, jump in me DMs on the Discord. There's a link from the channel page, and share it. That'd be cool to see. 7.7 miles to Lancaster. You know you're in trouble when you're starting to see stars appear. And you're still about 20 miles from your final destination. It's gonna get bleak. I was about to say boxes full of Temu, but not in the 80s. Six miles to Lanky, past the brightly lit construction site. Get out of the way, Lanky people. You are not worthy. No trains for you. Wow. Wait, light. Come into the light, Caroline. Caroline, come into the light. We will catch you, Caroline. And if you don't know who Carol Ann was, you're not from this era. I'm sorry, because the movie was. Was right up there with other big blockbusters like Alien, the original, Predator, the original. Good time was had by all, of course. I think we're going to safely get into Lanky before it's dark, but I really have my doubts about Preston. More tractor poo on the right there. Doris and Bill in the mobile home farm. That's where they grow mobile homes. 3 miles to Lanky, and we may as well pop her into rundown now. And just coast the rest of the way into Lancashire. If you're in off, do the rheostatic brakes work? Dunno. Neutral zone, yay! And double yellow. Better get some brakes on then. They do work. How about that? Wasn't expecting a red on the way into Lanky. Get ready on the AWS. Sunflower. Is there an approach control on the way to Lancashire? Lancaster? I guess it's possible. You go past these houses and someone goes, someone's hoovering again. Off we go, running up again. Quiet. Not going to go real hard though, because we have got the 30-mile-an-hour limit at Lanky. Oh, L1. Okay. Couldn't really see what that said. Seat necessary. Gratuitous giant bridge shot. I'll use one of these screenshots one day. Did I not run down then? Was I naughty? I think I was naughty. Little smoke belching 101 over there. As we come rolling into Lancaster. Yeah, I know. It's red. I get it. It's fine. Waddaloo. Doors open. Right. Let me just have a look at something while that doors are opening. Just wanted to make sure I was doing local screenshots And it appears like I am in fact doing local screenshots, which is perfect. Just wanted to check that because, you know, it's not meant to be out there just yet. It is by the time you're watching it, it's fine. It's not an issue. Sir John Beetlejuice. She didn't bring me Sanger up. It's the Intercity. Essentially at this low speed I'm seeing some tearing in the monitor, but when I look at what's going into the recording I don't see it. That's interesting. I shall look into that. It's clearly a frequency issue. Have we gotten out of the 10-mile-an-hour boring bit yet? Don't think so. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Roll hard. Surely we're about to. Just waiting for the back of the train to pass the 75 sign. Hasn't happened yet. Still hasn't happened yet. Still hasn't happened yet. 12 miles an hour. Surely it's soon. There we go. Runner up, full beans. Stick the welly in. Woo. Neutral zone. Oop. Shut up. Let's go. Oh, we need this bridge. Well, I'm stuck in a house. Canalilicious. Actually, it'd be better over the other side, wouldn't it? Yes, much better. Lovely. Lovely. Perfect. Those are really nice lights. Alright, let's stick it in. Come on. Oh. Blew the breakers. What? She's having a hard old time today. She's working too hard. Alright, we'll just take it up to about the top of the green for the moment. Let's see how that goes. Let's give her another one. That seems to be alright. Let's give it another one. And another. Listen to those traction motors howl. gradually accelerates up the hill. The 87 just takes this hill in its stride. This is where the lack of power of this locomotive becomes somewhat apparent. Going for a standing start on a 1% gradient. Coming off the 1%, the train will still be on it, of course. And we are starting to actually accelerate now. You can see the speed starting to creep up. Good, good. So I like the way the commentators talk about effortless electric traction, yet it blows its circuit breakers when it gets into trouble. We should be able to run all the way up now. Let's go, full power. Stop short of the red. Let it develop that for a little while. Now let's go the rest of the way. There we go, full power. You notice it doesn't have a weak field on this one, which is where the 87's next level comes from. Apparently a few of these beasts ended up in Hungary, of all places. Mango. Is there a dimmer on those lights anywhere? Don't think so. Don't see anything that looks dimmish. They're a little bit bright. Put on the Bardic lamp, of course. Boop. Isn't that silly? Boop. I just missed your gratuity spread shot, didn't I? Pissing with a lantern. Yes, I did. Got another one. Quiet, you. Cruising along at 101 miles an hour. It's all perfectly good. 21:19 to get into Preston. 16 miles in 6 minutes. I really don't think so. We're going to arrive late. Let me just check the outside of the locomotive. No, I don't see Deutsche Bahn written on it anywhere, so we have no excuses for being late. Look at those twin candles of pure sparks. Cool. I don't think it did, but it clearly does. I just saw one. We're waiting for another one now. There goes one. Cool. Does have sparks. Excellent. 14 miles to Prestone. That's where the iron was invented, in Preston. I might have made that up. Probably did. Whoa! Wibble wobble. See what that's like at the back. Big wibble wobble. Travelling through the English countryside. Oh, look at that, they just magically put the power lines up, just like that. That's what you call optimization. Can't see them? Don't draw it. 12 miles to Preston. Probably be there in about 9 minutes, I reckon. So we'll be about 6 minutes late in total. Bloop, bloop. Of course, if you've got any questions about this thing, chuck them down below in the comments and I'll see what I can do to help you out. It's not a really hard machine to drive once you get used to the idea of the tap changer throttle. You'll be fine. And if you're not sure how to run the tap changer, I have tutorials on my channel for both the 86/2 and the 87. So get into them. Enjoy. Clearly waiting for a spark. Oh, they're not going to see one at this angle. Ooh, 100 miles. But that was for the IC1 RCH. And guess what? We're not driving the IC1 RCH. No, we're driving the Blue. Jay's Blue. Did you have that in England? I don't know. Might have been an Australian product. It was this grand idea that you couldn't see that the bottom of your toilet bowl was disgusting because it was blue. Perfect. Ah, neutral zone. Neutral zone. Too late. Bonk it goes. So those white signs let you know the neutral zone's about to happen. About a mile ago there would have been a sign warning me about that. Alright. We can power back up again now. On our way to Preston with 8 miles to go. As we race through the dimness of the night. Just in time to see a big spark there. I think we'll go over that side. Yes, that looks nice. You notice how the line sways from side to side? Do you know why it does that? It's to give you even wear across the graphite strip on the pantograph. So so it doesn't just wear in one line and just wear its way through. It's actually quite clever. 5 miles to go. As we start climbing a little gradient again. And our magnificently powerful headlights pick our way through the dark. In fact, I think the instrument lights are actually brighter than the headlights. Let's just check that. Yep, they are. That's okay. Just under 4.5 out of Preston now. Imagine the steam locomotive drivers that came out of steam engines and went into these. So you might think this cab's quite loud, and it is. But compare it with a steam engine. Three miles to Preston and the end of our journey today. So as I said at the beginning, I'm in Japan. Konnichiwa. And I'll be back for the next stream, but I wanted to put something up for you because I know you like giving over a regular time frame for a bit of entertainment, and I hope this has been fun for you. And I've been enough of an idiot to carry the messages forward. Now that it's getting darker, the lamp that was lighting up my face was getting annoying. As we start slowing down coming into Preston for our final stop of this run. Which, if you're one of my UK viewers, is in fact in your evening, so probably a similar time to you watching this, in fact. You're pretty close, I think. Dabolyala. Bloop, 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 bloop. And we're going into platform 4, which shouldn't be a surprise to us because that's what the HUD says. So as we come to a close in today's premiere, hopefully I was able to be in the chat with you. I'm not sure if I will be or not, depends what I'm doing on the day. I have a faint suspicion I might actually be in the air when this one goes, so I probably won't be on the chat because I can't afford a satellite phone. Can you afford a satellite phone? Are you even allowed to have a satellite phone in the plane? I don't know. So this will be... No, I won't be in the air. I'll be having breakfast. Probably. That's fine. Welcome to Preston, folks. And I'd just like to say, Domi arigato gozaimasu. Which is basically thank you very much for watching, of course. Man over there has a briefcase. So we slide our way into Preston Platform 4. Smoky little 47 over there, filling in its own little cloud. Aren't you glad you're riding in an 86-2 and you can breathe? That'll do. Good enough. So it was a little bit of speeding in there. We got in a little bit late, about 7 minutes late by the looks of things. But as they say in the classics, that's okay. So maybe I'll be able to be in the chat, because my spreadsheet said I'll be having breakfast. So, we'll see. You be quiet. And this should be about the end of it. Lock the doors. Maybe lock the correct doors. Uncouple. What? Here? 19 yards. Yeah, here. There you go. That makes sense. Uncouple it at the end. Sure. Why not? Seems to make sense. Domo arigato gozaimasu. And I will see you soon. I will be back for the next stream and we will do it live. And then I go to the UK and there'll be a few weeks where you'll get these again. Sorry. All right, folks, have fun. See you later. It has been a pleasure running West Coast Main Line over Shap with a Class 86/2 for you with a little bit of fun facts about the locomotive. Quite a good machine. I hope you're enjoying it by now because it's been out for about a week when you see this. And yeah, if you're enjoying it, let me know in the comments. If you're not, let me know why. All right, have fun. See you later. Bye. Goodbye.
We played a game.